Honorable Dr. Achyut Samantji, of course, a child, a direct descendant of another Achyut, you see, governing the, not only this universe, but the entire universe, you see. Honorable President of this kit and case, Vandaniya Bhoni Shrimati Saswati Balji, Vice President Shri Umapad Boseji, and eminent film actor, director, President Rugby India, Shri Rahul Boseji, the eminence, the excellence, the elegance and the brilliance across the globe, accept my salutations, please. I have been today amply awarded. And I'm the richest person today, you see. Thank you, Achyut Samant, for that, you say. As far as youth is concerned, you see, it is an awakening, of course. Why I have come to this planet and from whence I have come to this planet. So it is perhaps an awakening. And for a youth to bloom and enter into the eternal states of freedom, a culture of ceaseless love and affection, unconcerned with the material outcome, that is the essentiality for a youth to become, you see. So many persons from across the world knew what a youth is. Socrates, Socrates understands it, Joan of Arc understands it, Vivekananda understands it, Utkal Mani understands it, Balpal Lal Panch Sakha, Virendra, Surendra Sai. I can't count the names, you see, Bhagat Singh, like, you see, so many persons, you see. They understand what a youth is after all. They understand that they are the pure nature. They are the radiating happiness, Anandamaya Kosha. They are the radiating immortality, Amritasya Putra they are. Bereft of innocence of all the desires of the world, you see. So as far as youth is concerned, you see, even Christ was tempted thrice, you see, and the last stroke which was made by the devil, you see, was, I can give you kingdoms stretching up to horizons. But Christ speaks to the devil, the Satan, will that kingdoms will be free of complaints, comparisons and competitions, conflicts, consumerism, rapes, blood, tyranny, conspiracies, corruptions, conventions, collusions, conflicts. Well, that kingdom which you are giving to me will be free of all these nonsenses. I don't need such kingdoms, you see. I only need a kingdom of heavens of beauty, light, peace, you see. I need a kingdom of love. Well, that is the ultimate reality of the universe, you see. The universe is non-dual, you see. And I don't need a kingdom of, you see, aversions and attachments, allurements, temptations, attachments. And rather a dualism. That dualistic nature of the kingdom I don't need, you see. Dualities we know that create, you see, space. And because of that space, there is a fragmental world, you see. But I have learned that the world should not be broken up into fragments by the narrow domestic walls. Therefore, as far as these kingdoms are concerned, I don't need these kingdoms, but I need a kingdom of love, etc. That was what was initiated by Christ, you see. Here we are lucky enough in Odisha also, you see. We have got another child of Christ sitting before you, that is Achyut, the son of Achyut, you see. You put all the saints and the sages and the seers of the world is in one scale. Even all the Nobel laureates you can put and allot him 800 degrees from all the universities of the world. Even that will not be outweighing the scale where he is sitting, you see. People can talk, people can express, people can write books, People can deliver speeches. But as far as the practice is concerned, putting all those things into practice, well, that is love. That is love, you see. No cleavage between love and soul. No border between the people and the God itself, you see. That atmosphere is to be created. That was very difficult to understand, perhaps, you see. So Lord Krishna, Arjuna could not understand. Arjuna never knew. He had all the possible degrees from PhDs, degrees from all the universities, possible universities, Dronacharya University, Indraprastha University, Kamakhya Devi University, Pashupatinath University. But he was helpless, you see, possessing all such highest possible degrees, D.Litt. And he was nonplussed. He could never understand. Therefore, Krishna speaks to him. Well, you are just an individual entity in evolution, culminating in the God, you see, as the Superman, deciphering the mystery of creation, preservation, destruction, and helping us to understand the acceptance of the wisdom, that wise dictum, that thy will be done, thy will be done, thy will be done, tatvamasi, tatvamasi. Thou art that, you see. Nashta moha smriti labdha taprasad mayayachit. Sthito asmi gat sandeha karishaye vachanam tav. Now I will abide by your instructions. All the darkness, dilemmas and doubts have been dispelled, you see. I am now firm, couched in the transcendence, you see. That is what Arjuna speaks after so long. 575 verses, you see, and 85 questions were raised by, because he was not able to understand what a youth is. My Honorable Prime Minister of India, though announcing one scheme in 15 days, you can say, in the 9 years of period, see, he has announced almost 54 schemes, you can say, approximately. Leave aside all these things, you see. But who can match when he kisses the stairs, the Mother Earth, while climbing, ascending to the post of Prime Ministership and donning himself with the crown? How can anybody in the world, you see, the greatest possible leader, match him when he washes the feet of the sweepers, you see, in Banaras, you see? Well, that is what a youth is, as far as my opinion goes, you see. A youth should understand, you see, there should be no cleavage. Undifferentiated and unabridged the power of delight, you see. Well, this universe is a dynamic web of interconnectedness, you see. It is built on the existence of delight, erected on the principle of coexistence and cooperation, collaboration, you can say like that, or universal love. But it's not that enough. It is erected on the spiritual religion, Atma Upamayen Sarvatra Sampashyati Yorjun, Sukham Chaiv Dukkham Chaiv Say Yogi Paramo Mata. By comparing myself, you see, I see the equality, true equality in all the beings, you see, their distress and their happiness is mine, you see. In the fellow man, the completeness in the life of the fellow man lies my completeness. My completeness is not isolated, you see, it is not different from the completeness of even of a dog, you see. Vidya vinay sampane brahmane gavi hastini shuniche shvepake pandita samdarshina. Whether you are a learned man or a gentleman, whether you are a cow or an elephant or the dog or a dog eater, you see, I will see each and everyone with an equal eyes, you see. Hakikat ek hai har shay ki nuri ho ya asmani. Lahu khurshid ka tapke, where zarre ka bhi dil cheere. If you cut open the heart of the smallest particle over here or there, you see, here on earth or in the heavens, you see, the sun will weep tears of blood, you see. That is what love is, perhaps, you see. Love talks of denying oneself of oneself, you see. Only that person can talk of love who says dearly that nothing belongs to me, everything belongs to him, you see. If you dissolve yourself, divine dawns. And if you forget yourself, beyond yields. And if you perish yourself, you become one with the oneness, you see. That one force, one reality, one truth, one. That is what the people have been talking like that. And therefore, as far as G20 is concerned, it purely thrives and depends upon Y20 also, you see. Y-20 will lead us to the beauty and light peace are hovering in the sky, waiting to visit this earth. And this Y-20, this youth, you see, will bring down all those beauty, light, and peace to the world on earth I came, you see. And Shri Aurobindo says, well, equanimity, immortal love, streams of heaven shall walk celestial on this earth, provided as far as Bharat is concerned, India is concerned, the youth is concerned, they are well aware of their antecedents and they know from which. After all, you see, bhavras, shrangar, saundriya, madhurya, vatsalya, nirvikarita, nityata, nirmamta, nirdoshata. I mean to say that affections, fragrance, melody, sweetness, romance, eroticism, aesthetic experiences. I wish to say that all these things, can you allot a number to these things? You can't allot even a simple number to these. And these are beyond time, you see, out of time. Whether it was Socrates, whether it is Christ, whether it is Joan of Arc or Vivekananda or Achyutar Namo. They are all out of time, you see. No gravitational pull, whether at the moon or at the earth, can't drag them down, you see. Time cannot steal. Time cannot steal as far as these things are concerned. So as far as we people are concerned, a youth understands, you see. He is beyond mind and intellect, you see. Vast and immeasurable. All measurements are false, you see. What you dream, that is falsified when you wake up. And when you wake up, that is falsified by the dream. And the dreamless sleep, there is no world at all, you see. So as far as the casual world is concerned, casual body is concerned, subtle body is concerned, gross body is concerned, well, these appear to be imaginary, you see. These appear to be false. These don't appear to be true, you see. You can prove it yourself, you see, once you lie in a pensive couch. Therefore, to make it real, you see, to make fallible to be infallible, to go beyond the static, mutative, and sentient forces, tamasic, rajasic, and sattvic forces of this world pleasures and that world pleasures. A youth crosses all these things and he is couched always in transcendence. He is a transcendental servitor. Bhako chakar rakho ji, Meera ka bhajan. I want to be a servant of the Lord, you see, of the divine. Divine loves you like anything. You are the Valentine of the divine. The time has come that let the Lord be your Valentine. आप उसकी प्रेमिका हैं, उसको प्रेमिका बनाइए। वंदे उत्कल जननी भारत माता की जय।